Cacteria, welcome. Yes, Sparkles. Well, I hope you're all doing good. I am happy to be here. Very happy to be here. I feel very lucky already. So, thank you. Everybody in the horizontal feed, welcome you guys. Everybody in the vertical feed, welcome you guys. Carlos, welcome. Karen Stroud, Rob McKenzie, Dave McWilliams, how you doing? Good to see you. Carlos Casanova, how are you? I hope you're well. You said you're well, but you always say you're well. I hope you are. Trinidad, lovely to see you. Thank you for being here. Same with you, Tacteria. Boyd 365, hey man. Welcome. I didn't see your show today. I saw it yesterday. Nice job, man. Alright guys, this first one we're gonna play for a little bit in the E. If you wanna play along, Carla, hey. Carla Swanson. Thank you for being here. Rob McKenzie, Karen Stroud, all you guys. Thank you. I missed a couple people here. Slip, welcome. Artist Dudley, welcome. Welcome. Mark, welcome. Port Swing Tunes, welcome. Samuel Linnick, welcome. Fred Hinkle, welcome. So, don't worry, there's not very much much talking to guitar playing on this channel. Don't worry. You'll be like, I wish you'd stop playing, start talking. In just a minute. Cacteria, when you say better, tell me what, does it sound good in the horizontal feed? David Williams, welcome. You think so? That's what I aim for. I would like to aim for a 50-50 talk-play ratio, but I think it's more like a 80% playing, 20% talking. Ben Froman, welcome. Benny, welcome. Good to see you. Hartsburg, welcome. Welcome everybody. Let's play a little key E. over a note. Sister Sunshine, it's good to see you. How you doing? Sister Sunshine, bringing the sunshine. I'm glad, very glad to see you. Jay, welcome. Jay, I actually don't play any cover songs, man. I just sort of improvise and play my songs. Don't let it tear us apart. Hang out. Rick Sanchez, I tell you what, you bring up Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. Never try. They got a limited edition blackberry Dr. Pepper. And I tried one at the beginning of last week, and it ruined Dr. Pepper for me until today. This is the first day that I can drink it again. I mean, that was so bad. But it's back to being wonderful. Michelle Davis, hello and welcome. Everybody over in the horizontal feed, welcome. Boy365, Caroline, thanks for being there. Dave McWilliams, welcome y'all. Getting warmed up. I'm getting there. Probably takes me a stick of chewing gum to get warmed up. That makes sense. All right. kissy if you guys play along. Carla Swanson, David Williams, everybody lounging in the horizontal luxury lounge VIP room. Welcome. And everybody else, you know, welcome. I'll tell you what, Larry, I hear you, man. Maybe one day I'll be able to. Welcome, Larry. Welcome all of you guys. Tacterio. Shaquille, how are you? Good to see you. Tracy Ward, thank you. Tracy, thank you very much. Midwest Mike. Hey. It's good to see you. Boyd 365, DR Ford. Sister Sunshine, I'm with you. Tracy Ward, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Shaquille, it's good to see you. Welcome everybody. It is Sunday, yeah. I'll tell you what, I better talk a little or I won't even get to my 20% talking to playing. I really do like playing guitar. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Shauna, how you doing? What you been up to, Shauna? Been practicing, playing? I hope so. Good. I hope you've been, I hope watching me hasn't made you a worse guitar player. Tony US, welcome. Welcome, Tony. Welcome all you guys. Getting a little out of hand there. I should have reined it in, you know. I didn't. Cam, I'll tell you what, I picked up Paulie. Shauna named my guitars. This guitar has always had a name. This is Sparkles. Sparkles, y'all Sparkles. Never had another, I never named another guitar. But now I got names and backup names. And Paulie, I played Paulie yesterday. And I was talking about how bad I always want to be a Les Paul player, but I'm a cheap 2 pieces of wood screwed together guitar player, unfortunately, because I have a lot more fun playing a Stratocaster. But maybe later I'll pick that up. know, Cam, I'm way more likely to pick up that guitar. Goldie. I play that one about Goldie, and Sparkles is not always happy with Goldie because there are months at a time that I just play that guitar. Right now, this guitar is saying, stop saying that. Just start playing. That over there is it's an ES295. Well, an Epiphone ES295. I will show you. So this is my other guitar. It's a cheap Korean Epiphone made in 1998. It's a great guitar. And a real Gibson of these costs like $20,000. I ain't never gonna spend that on a guitar. I got this one super cheap. It's all cracked and beaten up. It's kind of like an OK guitar. You know how those OK guitars and OK basses, they made it real strong. Well, they didn't make this one real strong. It's just falling apart. But I love it. You guys might have heard my pick hit the ground over there. I changed to this pick recently, and it's so heavy. It's like you drop in, it dents the floor, but not quite. But I always say it's loud, and like, that was loud. Sparkles does. I'm gonna play Sparkles a little bit, and I might play Goldie a little bit too, especially if you guys remind me. Jaspin, you have a truly Texas-sized birthday, brother. It's been like a 4-day affair of birthday for you, hasn't it? Welcome, good to see you. Still hot, man. Jaspin. I don't think it'll be doxing Jaspin to say that Jaspin lives in Houston. Because that's all I know about Jaspin, other than he drives a pickup truck. Well, I guess I don't want to know what kind of pickup truck he drives, because I also drive a pickup truck, and we've talked about pickup trucks before. Yeah. That's the kind of thing we do in Texas. That's the thing I remember about other guys in Texas. I remember exactly what kind of pickup truck they have, probably what kind of tires, if it's lifted, what kind of wheels they are, you know. I know this is goofy, I realize it's goofy, it's just the way it is, it's the way I am. I like guitars, cars, trucks, and people. I love people. I hope everybody listening is safe, sound, and taking care of themselves. I'm in the key of B flat. You guys play along. just a little out there. I'll try it again. I'll go work on that a little bit more. Don't worry, I'll quit trying today. But let's see how I do on that one tomorrow. Brody, what are you doing here? Ain't you Livestream? Boy, I tell you, you're probably recovering. If any of you guys haven't checked out Brody's stream, Brody's another guitar live streamer. He plays slightly heavier music than I do, tad. But yeah. Last night he did a 5-hour live stream. How many people did you play to, Brody? I saw that. I saw how many it was. How many was it? Brody, I keep telling you that you're a rock star. Because you're a rock star. He played to like, well, how many people was it? Tell us. It was like 25, 35,000, something like that. It was do that. Incredible. Brody, I love you. Appreciate you. You're a great kid. You are gonna I don't know where you're gonna go, but it's gonna be somewhere special. I can't wait to see. I will enjoy watching. I'm very happy to have met you. Christopher, welcome. Thank you. Hey, Christopher, don't be shy. So you can type in anytime you like and ask any questions you like. If I see them, I will, Brody, you should be so tired. You say you're just so tired. I'm tired. The first month I did, the first 6 weeks I did this. I played every night. It was like January, no, it's February or March, I don't know. And I played every single night. And I played 3 or 4 hours. And I didn't even have a loop pedal with my stuff. I made each loop. It about destroyed me. I don't know how you do a 5-hour show. 5 a.m. Christopher? Oh, you must be in England or Holland or somewhere like that. France, maybe. Maybe France. Yeah, Trinity, see? Trinity, you've been with me. There's a lot of you guys have been. I don't think I could do that now, especially not in the summer. And when I see Brody do it, I was worried at times, but I was like, go kid. It's a long way. It's a long way from hour 1 to hour 5. Barbara Tassinelli, it's great to see you. And Brody, good on you, man. I will shred. Say hi to everybody, Brody. Karen Stroud, Goody Guitars. Shaquille, Trinidad, everybody in the horizontal stream, everybody in the vertical stream. Welcome. I'd love it if you guys would tap on that screen twice to hit like. And I'd love it if you guys hit subscribe and hang out with us more. We're here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But we're not here Tuesday because ain't no Blues Tuesday at the GuitarGuyATX channel. Every other day. We start at 9 o'clock. And we end, 11:45, maybe 12. Hang out as much as you'd like. And welcome. No much. Miranda Sparkles has a necks he's always had. Stainless steel frets is a huge thing, though. If you ever have a guitar and you're replacing the frets, get stainless steel frets so you don't have to do it again. Trust me. Run out of notes. I mean them to be there, and it's the thought that counts. George Ordaway, how you doing, brother? I got a little carried away there. George, good to see you. Welcome. Carl Anderson, welcome. Mama Shredder, hey, how are you, Mama Shredder? We were just chatting with Brody. Carlos, Sister Sunshine, Trinidad, Carla. Thank you, guys. I'm having a blast tonight. Thank you for being here. Shauna, if you're still here, it's your favorite song, I know. Scared of this A string. Brand new, like I put this new set of strings, flat wound. They're like $20 for a set, but they last me like a year, 2 years. But I put this one on, and this A string right here was slipping, and it it's all unraveling. So I bought another set, and then it started staying in tune. I don't really want to take one string out of an entire set of guitar strings to replace this, because you can't buy one flat wound D'Addario chrome string. So now I'm scared to touch that string, because every time I turn it, I probably just need to put the new strings on the guitar. Oh, why flat wound? I really like the sound. Listen to this. Brilliant, right? This all flat wound, warm loveliness. Another reason, Moonwitch, I might just call you Miranda. Another reason, Miranda, is I'm cheap, and I literally changed these, like the strings on this guitar over here. They gotta be 2 years old now. They sound fine. Strings on this 1 year or something, you know. I've probably played 150 live shows this year on that guitar for at least, you know, for about 2.5 to 3, 4 hours, and never changed the strings. When I started, they were 1.5 years old on it, you know. Now I put on flat round wound strings on my Strat, and I love them for about 3 days, and then I hate the sound and the feel. They sound great when they're all springy and, you know, do that brand new strings thing. When they get, you know, a little bit of grit on them, they just, you know, they lose it. These start dull and lifeless, and after 2 years, they're still dull and lifeless. Okay, let me put it a different way. These start a little bit mellow and stay mellow. George, I do not play any slide. Oh no, Sister Sunshine, really? Sister Sunshine. Yeah, it's sad. But if life fully lived, Barb at Loose Nut Production. Welcome. Barbara Tassinelli. Well, the house is better now that you're back. Shauna, awesome having you here, Shauna. I've never happened. Loose Nut Productions. Welcome, Barb. I bet that's short for Barbara. That could be barbed wire. I don't know. Sister Sunshine. Catherine. Amran. Justin Italiano. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. Barbara, I never take a break. I'm considering it. I do. I might start taking a little break in the middle. But it's unlikely. Boyd365, Karen Stroud, everybody over there in the horizontal feed. Welcome, guys. And everybody in the vertical feed. It's kind of the main feed. It's good to see you guys. Justin Italiano. I'm glad you had time to be back. Callie Alexander. Shout out to Brazil. Welcome. Southwest Michigan. Are you having a beautiful fall? I'll tell you what. I'm jealous. It's still hot here. Oh, it was real hot. Today I think it was, well, it wasn't so humid, but it was like 93. We're waiting for the weather to break. Hopefully that soon. Zacadelic, welcome. If you guys playing along, I'm in the key of A. Texas, Barbara. I'm in Texas. Slap bang in the middle of Austin, Texas. Well, actually, slap bang in the middle of South Austin, Texas. It's a pretty special place. I love Austin. Austin, Texas is a wonderful place, and I hope everybody gets a chance maybe to visit. Watch some music here one day. It's a very weird place. We're proud of being weird here. And we're weird. And we like everybody to just be themselves and be whoever they want. We sell t-shirts that say, keep Austin weird, because we like weird. But it's still hot. Real hot. I saw a thing that said that, you know, where everybody gets a fall, and we get it late December, if at all. I tell you what, once the weather breaks, the next 5 months are going to be the best. all of the not going outside because it's too hot, it's 105 degrees and humid, all of that. But we've got 5 months of like perfect weather. Soon. George Ordway, good to see you. Barbara Tassinelli, good to see you. Sister Sunshine, oh, thank you for reminding me. Y'all, please hit like. Maybe please hit subscribe. Hang out with us more. We're here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We ain't here Tuesday, but every other night we start at 9 o'clock, U.S. Central Time. Love to see ya. Hit that screen, double tap on that screen. Please say like. Starry, welcome. Billy D, welcome. It's good to see all of you. It's really good to see all of you. Sunday night. It'll be Saturday night before we know it, don't worry. That's hopeful. Carlos Casanova. Who's in his living room? I'm not in my living room. This is not my living room. My living room is not painted black. Just this room. I'm so glad y'all are here. So loves along. Good to see you. Hey, Canadian Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Well, I tell you what, everybody listening from Canada, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope it's wonderful. I hope you get to spend time with your loved ones. If that's what you do up there for Thanksgiving, I bet it is. I bet we do that everywhere all around the world when we give thanks for stuff. So I hope you guys in Canada, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving. Mary Wright. Hey. Shout out to the UK. I love England. I grew up in England. I grew up in Devon. I really, I think Devon is one of those beautiful places. Growing up there was incredible. It was nuts beautiful. So shout out to everybody in England and Europe. It's early in the morning there. Thanks for being here. Hideki Kudo. Welcome. Hideki, I love it. As always, I love thinking of you listening at lunchtime in Tokyo. Lunchtime in Tokyo, 5 a.m. in England. I feel like a really lucky man. Amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you. Nova Scotia. George Ordway, a half hour you will be 58. George, congratulations. I mean, I tell you what, I'm 55, so we've seen a lot of the same stuff. You've seen a little bit more. You're obviously a lot more wise than me. 4 more years. I get it. I tell you what, though. I feel very lucky. sure hope that your 58 years were as wonderful as my 55 were, or even better. Happy birthday, George. The next 55, let's hope they're even better. Larry, welcome. She loves a lot. Lane, Barbara, Max Carney, Vancouver Island. Beautiful. I mean, rainy, but beautiful when it's not rainy. you guys are playing along. Key.